Imagine a world where children run free. Doesn't matter the skin tone, doesn't matter the pedigree. A black child in a white neighborhood, playing free, no police checking where they should be.
Let me tell you something. This is true. This is true. We got our hands up, they still gon' shoot. This is true. This is true. This is true. This is true. We got our hands up, they still gon' shoot.
Taught as a child the rules for how to be. One day we all will walk free. Pull over, step out of the car. Civil rights for one are not afforded to all.
This is true. We got our hands up, they still gon' shoot. We fight for justice and war, but we got pain in our heart. I got my hands up, but you can still tell they wanna spark. Young boys on the block, they tryna ruin our dreams. Another black king down, yellow tape on the scene. We grew up off nothing, we came up off hustling. Why they hate it when they see a black man doing something? We survived off nothing, all we knew was the struggle. Mama always told me, boy, you gotta get out and hustle. This is true, this is true. We got our hands up, they still gon' shoot. This is true, this is true, this is true, this is true. We got our hands up, they still gon' shoot.
Slavery abolished civil rights in '64. If we all were free, then what are we fighting for? A world without fear, a world without shame, a world where children don't avoid eye contact to avoid being blamed for a crime they didn't commit in a city they've never been to visit. But imagine this. Sirens roar, you trigger an alarm. Wide and far, people come to protect you from harm. Those who abuse power are now being watched. Now they know the fear. Within moments, they're caught.
This is true, this is true, this is true. We got our hands up, they still gon' shoot. This is true, this is true, this is true, this is true. We got our hands up, they still gon' shoot.
Hands up, don't shoot, God protect us now. They hate us cause they want us bowing down. No, we never bowing down. Just keep them hands up and stay prayed up. Faith in God, we sure. Yeah. United we stand, divided we fall. Late nights get put over, ain't got no one to call. Well, my skin family now, do they care enough? Can't judge a book by its cover, but when it comes to us,
this is true, this is true, this is true. We got our hands up, they still gon' shoot. This is true, this is true, this is true, this is true. We got our hands up, they still gon' shoot.
Es verdad, hay gente que no quiere verme respirar. Es verdad, por ser de color me quiero fichar. Si nos unimos el abuso se va a acabar. Y si hablamos claro la cosa se va a arreglar. No nos vamos a dejar, no vamos a tolerar. Se acaba toda la injusticia. Yo quiero ser libre, yo quiero ser libre. Si somos de alto calibre, de toda bala que Dios me libre. Don't get it twisted, don't matter if it's Spanish or English. The targets are endless. This is where I draw the line. Being disrespected and harassed all the time. Can't even wear a hoodie when it's cold outside. Black and brown homies is what they wanna divide from the other side.
This is true, this is true, this is true. We got our hands up, they still gon' shoot. This is true, this is true, this is true, this is true. We got our hands up, they still gon' shoot.
Fear and paranoia no longer an excuse. Before they can act, we end the abuse. Until those with guns learn to act with grace, we watch their every move, we show up and we face the reality we live, the right to stop and search. But we change the game, strip their right to hurt. Families torn apart at the seams. If one man falls, we lose an entire army.
They still gon' shoot. This is true, this is true, this is true. We got our hands up, they still gon' shoot. This is true, this is true, this is true, this is true. We got our hands up, they still gon' shoot.
There's something wrong, things just not going fine. Let's put it all on the table, get to the bottom line. Things are about to ignite, just in a matter of time. And it is baby to stay, but you can't see the signs. Oh no, how many hits can we take till we can't take more? How many points you need, prove it till you even the score. To the point where fear is knocking at doors, bang, bang, hit the floor. But maybe
Maybe it's all in my head. Maybe I'm asleep in my bed. But in the midst of the battle, I'm screaming no more. Maybe it's all in my head. Maybe I'm asleep in my bed. But the reality is, in the midst of the battle, I'm screaming no more. But the reality is, in the midst of the battle, I'm screaming no more. Lord, do you hear me? I need you, we need you, yeah. Lord, do you hear me? I need you, we need you, yeah. Lord, do you hear me? I need you. Oh Lord, we need you. Oh Lord, we need you. Oh Lord, do you hear me? I need you, we need you, yeah. Lord, do you hear me? I need you, we need you, yeah. Lord, do you hear me? Lord, do you hear me calling? Lord, we need you. Cause maybe it's all in my head. Maybe I'm asleep in my bed. But the reality is, listen, I'm screaming no But the reality is, in the midst of the battle, I'm screaming no more. Maybe it's all in my head. Maybe I'm asleep in my bed. But the reality is, in the midst of the battle, I'm screaming no Yeah. You would say, yo, where you from, boy? New York? Jersey? No, you from Philly. Somewhere like that, right? They're like, where you from? Yo, I'm from VA. Yeah, baby, I'm from VA. You take that now, that two up, two down, two up, two down. Labels get up in ya. That's how we do in Virginia. I'm from VA. Yeah, baby, I'm from VA. You take that now, that two up, two down, two up, two down. Tide water, Nova, 804. Niggas get up in ya, that's how we do in Virginia. We push that hella weight and then we flip that mega tender. Oh, you ain't remember the ball and I agenda. Out of town to see the taxes moving here, they reconsider. I customize that glass slipper, you putting dogs in the wrong shoe. Coming for that queen comb, that's something that you won't do. Oh, you think you wrong, boo? I got a song for you, but I'm a finesse this VA and don't because we coming through. VA, yeah, baby, I'm from VA. You take that now, that two up, two down, two up, two down. Labels get up in ya. That's how we do in Virginia. I'm from VA, yeah, baby, I'm from VA. Take that now, that two up, two down, two up, two down. Tired, but I know over 804. I was born in the Commonwealth, so I'm smarter than most. We have so many great colleges, it's so easy to boast. HBCU, BUU, VSU, HU, PCU is the juggernaut. Buying up all the damn block, but I'ma rep that ODU, and yes, I'm alumni. I got that lion in my heart, so baby boy, don't try. Common sense, street smarts, sexy splitter, that part, trifecta complete. I got bars longer than Hall Street. VA, VA. You take that now, that two up, down, two up, two down. Labels get up in ya. That's how we do in Virginia. I'm from VA, VA. Yeah, baby, I'm from VA, VA. You take that now, that two up, two down, two up, two down. Tidewater, Nova, 804. VA, VA. Yeah, baby, I'm from VA, VA. You take that now, that two up, two down, two up, down. Labels get up in ya. That's how we do in Virginia. I'm from VA, VA. Yeah, baby, I'm from VA, VA. You take that now, that two up, two down, two up, two down. Tidewater, Nova, 804. I told ya. 804, I told ya. 757, baby, I told ya. 540, baby, I told ya. 703, baby, I told ya. 804, baby, I told ya. 434, baby, I told ya. 540, baby, I told ya. 757, baby, I told ya. Yeah, baby, I'm from VA. Yeah, baby, I'm from VA. Yeah, baby, I'm from
Hey, what's up, everybody? You already know what time it is. It's consulting time. So tonight, I don't even know where to start because it's so interesting. If you look at the title tonight, it's Herbs and Halcyon, because we are ready to be mesmerized. We're gonna talk about music, and what I love about tonight is that we're actually going from one end of the spectrum to the other, and we're bringing it together for an intentional conversation with two very unique, distinct individuals. And as I always tell you guys, I don't plan this. Like, it's almost like oil, water, but when Lily Mae mixed the oil in the water, it mixed. And anybody that know anything about oil and water, it does not mix. But baby, when you put that Lily Mae stirrer in there, it's gonna mix. So tonight we are getting ready to have a blast. Let me introduce to you the first young lady, the young lady of the hour, because we do have a lady and a gent. So I actually straight out of Vegas, baby. So you already know she coming with a different flavor. I'm already excited. As soon as I saw her backstage, I was like, okay, sis, for real. Like, she's really getting ready to come onto this platform and tell you all about being an entrepreneur, being a philanthropist, being a mathematician, hashtag hidden figures, being an author, a motivational speaker, and y'all already know I gotta throw it in there. She about to talk to you about being a six-figure earner, baby. Six-figure. Ashley, hey, what's up, baby?
I was back here. I know you could. I don't know if you can see me, but I was back here just dying. I was like, yo, she is definitely like the best introduced I've ever had. I swear I've never had an introduction like that ever. So that was amazing. I love you.
Look, but let me tell you something about you. So
you're gonna tell me about me. I love it.
I'm about to tell you about you before I even let you introduce yourself, because I introduced you in my own. But when I saw your picture and then I heard the video, I said, you know what? Yeah. When I tell you we cannot be in Vegas at the same time.
No,
they will shut Vegas down. All surrounding cities and states will get shut down. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Lily Mae and Ashley K ain't got Corona, ain't got nothing on them. That's all I'm saying.
Facts.
That's it.
Period.
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 All right, Ashley, look, let's jump in because, girl, you about to blow the world out the water with what we about to talk about. So tell everybody who you are, and I really want you to take lead and talk about what you have going on.
So, hello everyone. I'm Ashley K. Schiff. I have a whole lot going on. Honestly, I've always got a lot going on. But at the end of the day, I try to, like you said, bring that harmony and that balance with everything all together. You pretty much said, in a nutshell, a lot of the different things. I went to college. I got a degree in mathematical science. So I was a math teacher for a season, but quickly realized that I wanted to educate outside of the four walls of the classroom. So that's what sparked me to actually get into entrepreneurship. And, I found some mentors, and I wanted to take the route of more holistic type of business, because right when I was in my transition from being a teacher to entrepreneurship, I was dealing with some personal health issues myself. So for me, I wanted to, heal myself. I wanted to, find a way that, or products and different things and strategies that would help me. And I'm like, okay, well, if it helped me, it can help a whole bunch of people too. So that's what kind of spearheaded and sparked the interest of wanting to get into like herbs and crystals and CBD and different things like that. And honestly, because I have such a problem solving type of energy about me, like I'm always looking for a solution for something. That's what entrepreneurs do. That's what we do. We see an issue or something that we can solve, and we create a business based around it. Exactly. We want to fix everything. So that's what, I guess being a math person and that go together, what sparked me to come out here.
Ashley,
yes.
I gotta throw it out there. The whole mathematics part is dope. So for almost 3.5 years, I taught geometry in AFDA. So I'm telling you, when I'm reading your bio, I'm like, this cannot be real.
Oh,
this cannot be real. She is not real.
A lot of people say that. They go, you don't seem like you would be into math. I'm low key a real geek. Like when I was in college, first of all, I graduated like 3.5 years with 2 degrees. I had mathematical science and special education. I graduated cum laude, so my GPA was 3.95, and I don't really use calculators like that. So even when I became a teacher, that was kind of an issue, because the district wanted us to use teach the calculators and stuff. And I'm like, well, I want to teach them how to do it by hand, because that's how I know how to do it. So I don't know. Like, I'm low key a geek. I love math. I love numbers. I love, like, if you give me a math book and I'll be good. Like, I can quarantine with some math books and be just fine, just solving problems. Like, seriously.
I'm with it. See, you know what? This was intentional. This joint was so super intentional. But Ashley, all right. So I think what we have to do, we're going to take about 5 minutes to talk specifically about the book. Then let's close out your segment talking about you being Vegas' first and only female crystal and herb store owner. But we're going to talk about get what you really want.
Okay, so I was going to lead to that as far as the book. Because, but no, it's perfect timing that you asked about that, because that kind of just went just what I just said about as far as like, staying in and COVID and all of that. Book was created during that time. Like, I wrote the book, or began writing the book at the beginning of the first initial lockdown, around March and April. And prior and how it came about was I was stuck. I didn't know what to do. I was just traveling. I was just getting out there, marketing and different things like that. And I kind of just, to be honest with you, was starting to get into like a little depression, like low key. So, which a lot of people do. But for me, over the years, I've learned through different mentors, and myself, just through the years of like writing, journaling, tapping in, affirmations, different things like meditation, different things like that. So what I did, I just wrote down my issues, like where was some issues that I had it like, what was I not doing? Like I was a procrastinator, not being really consistent, not having confidence. Confidence was the biggest issue for me. I wouldn't even have done this interview if it wasn't after this book. I'm just being honest. Like everybody that knows me, you'll see there's not too many live interviews out there of me because I just didn't want to get in front of that camera. Like I was like, I'm not getting in front of nobody camera. Can they have it on audio only, please? And just put my picture. So like I was like that for a long time. And a lot of people didn't really know it unless you were like really close to me. So during COVID, I realized that everything was going to be virtual and everything was going digital. So I had to get outside my comfort zone. So I wrote down my strong suits, like the different things, like being a hard worker, having mentors, being focused, being determined. I just wrote down like different traits. So I was writing down different traits that I do have, and I was writing down different traits that I need to work on. And after I looked at my list, I was like, I started like narrowing it down some, and then I ended up coming up with 15 traits that a person needs in order to get what they really want. Because by me doing that, I was able to really pinpoint like exactly what I want. See, because a lot of times we know what we don't want, right? So like if I ask you, what you want to eat, 9 times out of 10, you're going to tell me things you don't want to eat. I'm like, well, I don't want that, and I don't want that. Like if I ask you, it's easy for us to say what we don't like. It's easy. Like it's second nature. Like if I ask you what kind of ice cream, I don't eat chocolate. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'll eat all the other stuff or anything like that. But when it comes to what we really, really want, a lot of times we don't know, and that's why we don't manifest it, because we're not being accurate on exactly what it is that we want when we're trying to manifest. So a lot of people be like, well, I have a hard time trying to manifest. I don't know, I pray, I meditate, and I do all these things. I write these affirmations, and I'm still not manifesting, my heart's desire. And 9 times out of 10, it's because that person really just don't know what they want. We have to literally see and tap in and criticize ourselves so that we can fix those things and not be in denial and like, oh, I'm all good, I got it all together, without realizing like there are things that you have to do and things that you characteristics and qualities that you have to have in order to really truly manifest what it is you want. So that's how the book came about for me, because it was literally for me. And after going through the process, like myself, of writing it and seeing what it can do, I was like, oh no, I got to get this out here to everybody else, because right now is the perfect time. Because if I'm going through this, I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of other people that is trying to figure out their true calling. I mean, because you if you think about it, there were people who had careers, had jobs, and then it just was taken away. So they have to reprogram themselves to try to figure out what they want now. Like, what do they want to do? What kind of lifestyle do they want? What kind of career they want? Like, people got to figure this out. People with relationships, there were relationships that were happening and broke up because of this block. Like we got to figure this out. Like, what do you want to be in a relationship? Do you want to be single? Like, it's a lot of different things, but there's characteristics that you have to have and traits that you have to do and be like on yourself about, and you'll manifest exactly your desires of your heart. So that's how the book was created. So during this whole process.
So Ashley, I'm so petty. So is this a unisex book, or are you going to write a specific one for men? Because clearly everything you just said, I was like, okay, sometimes I feel like, and you can please help me, I feel like a lot of women that get to I can't even say millennials, because millennials crazy as hell, just like these Gen Zers. But I feel like millennials of a certain, so I got to be real tactful with this, but I think you follow me. I feel like we have a tendency to be able to say, oh no, I want chicken tonight. Oh no, I want crab legs tonight. But I think the issue comes in when you're not on the same playing field. And I think that's where those traits really come into play, because you got 10 of them missing and you got 5 of them missing, and we can't put them all together to make 15 because it's not going to work. So I'm like, are you planning on writing one of these for the men folk, or is this a unisex book?
It's more geared towards, I use the food as an example, but it's really about success. like it's a success book. So it's more about like your career, more. It's not a relationship or nothing. I have a little bit of like examples, like random examples based off the chapter, but it's really about you manifesting your success, like what it is that you want to do with your life type vibes. So the cover is kind of girly, so I don't know if guys will be looking at it like, but it's not a girl book. Like even when I read it and I think about after what you just said, I'm like, no, it is a unisex book, but it probably could come off that way. That the guys would be like, I don't know if I want to read that. She might be saying something about some relationships, but no, it's really honestly more about success. Like what type of business you want, like, you know, what do you want to do with your life? Like for real, like what do you really want to do with your life? A lot of people don't know what they really want to do. I probably could have wrote this book even before, like during college, because I changed my major 3 times because I didn't know what I want to do. See, there's another example. So I'm wasting money, wasting time, and all this other stuff because I really didn't know what I wanted. So that is kind of
don't feel bad. Don't feel bad, because clearly I get it. Trust me, all the way. I get it.
Yeah.
All right, cool, guys. If y'all just checking in, it's your girl Lily Mae, and I'm rocking it out on Tropical Thursdays. You already know it's a special Tropical Thursdays on It's Consulting Time, Herbs and Halcyon. And I am rocking it out with Miss Ashley K, baby. And oh my God, we are like double mint spirit twins. That's all I'm saying, because the way this flavor, like I told y'all in the caption, Tropical Thursdays was about to get saucy. And y'all didn't understand why this joint was going to get saucy. Like she got on her golden hat. She got on her red bottom hat. If y'all don't understand what that red bottom hat means, baby, you don't wear them hats if you ain't no 6-figure earner, baby. I'm just saying.
I love you, period. I love you though. You're so funny. The energy is the same. Because it's the energy for me, sis. It's the energy for me.
You know, I've been hearing that all day about this energy and this frequency and these spirits. And girl, I was like, you know what? Stay away from my energy, because your energy and my energy.
And that's crazy, because that's your next bit about your next question in regards to me about my store, because that's what the store is. Like, it's all about energy.
I was going there, but I had to step out here, but I want to step out real quick.
Yeah.
Ashley, at what point did you really realize, though, that you wanted to go from focusing on healing yourself to healing the world? I think your story is about you saw a problem and you wanted to solve it.
Yeah, it was a problem because I realized, I knew that I wasn't the only person. I just knew I can't be the only person that don't know about the importance of detoxing. I can't be the only person that don't understand alkaline. I can't be the only person that don't that have an issue with cannabis or CBD, because we, you know, our environment, you know, that we were brought up in always made a bad thing. So I just kept saying I can't be the only person that thinks, you know, crystals is witchcraft. I can't be the only person that thinks, you know, meditation and yoga is against, you know, it's not spiritual. It's for the devil and all that. Like I that's just what I was feeling. Like I knew I couldn't be the only person. So because I knew I couldn't be the only person, again, like I'm saying, that's a problem, because it was a problem for me that needed to be solved. So I was like, well, I naturally have that energy about myself where people just always ask me questions. Like people come to me for advice all the time by default. So I was sharing my journey on the internet, and by me sharing my journey by default, people just, you know, would get, you know, on my, or they would inbox me, or they would, hey, can I have, you know, your phone number so I could talk to you? So it turned into consultations. At first, it didn't start off as a business, of course not, but it eventually did that. And I was also introduced to the network marketing industry because I wasn't teaching, and that was a way to make money. And they had products that I was, you know, using to help me with my health. So once I got introduced to the network marketing industry, I was like, oh, I can make money from home. I can help other people. And that's kind of what spearheaded the whole entrepreneur me, because, you know, you're starting to become an entrepreneur when you become a network marketer. Like, it's not your company per se, but you are technically like a business owner. You know what I'm saying? You got to buy products, you got to do marketing, you got to get inventory, like different things like that. So I believe that whole combination was this whole pot of where I am today, because, you know, going through that, and by default, I had mentors in network marketing and leaders that were coaching me, you know, as far as business. And I was like, oh, well, I might as well turn this up a notch, you know? And then after moving out here to Vegas, that was really my whole thing. Like, I wanted to move out here to Vegas because I was in the CBD industry, and CBD cannabis, like, even though it's the same thing, but it's not the same thing. I was like, I know that I could be successful here for sure, because the people clearly have a different mindset about it. So it wouldn't be hard for me to try to pitch anybody on it or try to sell a product. So that's kind of how that happened.
Wow. So Ashley, look, let's let everybody know where they can find you on social media and where they can buy your books.
So you can find me on social media, Ashley K or Hacked by Nature. My store name is Hacked by Nature. So all social media platforms, you can find it. Also on our website, which would be hackedbynature.com or ashleykshift.com. I would prefer, honestly, if you follow me through my website, and I'm on Instagram a little bit more now as well. My Facebook ended up getting shut down, so I started a whole book. So you're gonna have to follow my fan page on Facebook. That's still all Ashley K Shift as well. So yeah, you can find me. I'm out here. I'm in Las Vegas. You come out to this. The store is literally like a mile, like 1.2 miles away from the Strip, right down the street from the Palms Hotel, like the Palms Casino. So you definitely should and see me, and, you know, book with me, and kind of like, you know, just let me know that you heard about this, about me through this platform, and I'll give you an amazing discount. So. Like, baby, I saw your interview, and I wanted to come by the store. I'm like,
look, me and the crew will hop a flight in a minute, girl. We will hop a flight and be on the way out there. You ain't saying number the word Ashley K. When I'll be, look, you ain't saying number the word. We'll be there. Our governor ain't playing, so we might have to get a governor is shutting it back down. You know, he the only governor that's a doctor, and he's shutting it. He ain't playing no games.
Where are you at again?
Virginia.
Mm-hmm. Virginia. Okay. Oh yeah. But you probably should have come out here and write like now type vibes, because I don't know. We're gonna see.
The ugly cry.
Lord.
Thank you, baby. Thank you so much
for having me. Thank you for sharing your amazing platform with me. We have to do more. We have so much to talk about. I'm pretty sure by the time we have another thing, I'll be doing something else. So.
Oh yeah, you'll be back. Like, one of the things about it, you'll be back, but you'll be back on a different platform, because ID 104 Radio will be soft launch in January. So we'll be together on a podcast. Gotcha.
Facts.
All right, baby girl. See you soon.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye. I know I love to have fun with my guests. So look, you know, and my gentleman of the hour, he's so patient. I just love me some him. He's so patient. He back there chilling, like, you know what? They are really going off. And you know what? He is definitely a lucky boy. So this gentleman is just, he was born with talent. Like, that's about it. He was born with talent. He blends sounds. So Lucky Boi is not just any artist, okay? He is I wouldn't even call him a crossover artist, because he's just able to blend. But what I'm gonna do, let me just let him come out and talk to you about how he do what he do and why they call him Lucky.
Little May, what's going on? How you doing?
What's up, baby?
I'm glad to be here. Glad to be here. That was a nice segment you just had. That was very interesting. I enjoyed every minute of it.
I was peeping you out there. I was like this. Let me see what he's doing back there. What he doing?
No, I love it. It was really interesting. I love to see the culture, making moves. I love to see the culture, always, striving for entrepreneurship. Love it.
Absolutely. So I want you to introduce yourself to the world because you are a force to be reckoned with, and you are a natural born talent. And I think that's what the people need to know.
I appreciate it. Lucky Boi from Georgia, country boy love. When you say blend, I'm gonna tell you how that blend came. Can I tell you how that blend came?
Damn, babe.
The connection is kind of freezing up, but I think I see you now. Okay, yeah, the blend came from. I started with a whole crew. Both was my brothers. One died of a heart attack, and one got murdered. So I was never an artist. I was always the man behind the scene. Engineering, songwriter, producer. I never wanted to be on stage. I never wanted to be an artist. So what I did was I basically took this brother style, mixed it with that brother style, and that's how I get my music. So that's the only way I can really connect to them. Like if I want to hear them, that's how we connect. So that's the only way that I can really keep them alive, because I know this brother would have probably came with this element. He would have came with that element. So that's the only way I feel like I can keep them close to me. So I was never an artist. I want to clear that up. So I'm just doing it for them because I made both of them a promise when I put them in the ground that it don't matter if I'm 60, 70 years old. I'm going to continue, to try to conquer this dream, because they died, we all died on the same mission. Well, I didn't die, but I felt like a piece of me went in the grave. Well, a lot of me went when they left here. So that's the only reason why I'm doing this. This is the only reason. So
amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Right.
That makes it even more, that makes it more authentic.
Yes.
I mean,
it's personal. It's real personal.
It is. In a world where everybody is capping,
right?
In a world where everybody is doing something just to be seen, to be known, in a world where there's no individuality, you are an individual who decided to take pieces of the people that were doing this and do something that he did not set out to do.
Right.
That speaks that you are selfless, you are humble, and you on your grown man-ish.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And hands down, drop the mic. Black man, do it.
That's the only reason. I tell you what, it's a lot of adversity. I'm serious. It's been a journey. It's been a journey. It's been a real tough journey. But I'm not gonna stop. I promise them, no matter what, brother, hold it down. I'm gonna hold it down.
So tell me this. All right, we're gonna have a little fun. See, when it comes to artists, interviews are so different when it comes to the artists, because I can really have fun with y'all. Now, with your music, do you find yourself kind of just sitting around and it comes to you, or do you have to go out and find it?
A lot of times it comes to me, and a lot of times I'm influenced by my surroundings. Because my occupation is the biggest topic in the world. So a lot of times when I write, I try to show people at the end of the day that we still human. I'm serious. My job is it's one of the main topics in the world right now. So I try to basically, this is my outlet. I'm in law enforcement. I'm a sheriff's deputy here in my city. So,
you protecting and serving. Let me find out you protect. Oh yeah, you know what? Your ass serious. Hell yeah, okay. Yes, Mr. Protect and Serve. That's right. You better do it. Come on, protect. Well, you know what? So you know we about to really have fun there. We really about to have fun.
Let's have fun. Let's have fun.
When you're not working, then when you're not working and you're not doing music, what are you doing? Because this is the thing. You have a stressful job.
Yes.
Then being an artist is a different type of stress. So what is your peace?
Man, my peace is something that y'all talked about. Meditation. Meditation, vibration, high vibrations. I mean, that is my only, I'm telling you, that's my only peace to a certain degree, because when you know who you are on a higher, on a higher spiritual level, I mean, at the end of the day, when you're aligned, a lot of things won't disturb you. So that's what keeps me kind of aligned to a certain degree, because I don't been through so much. I've been through so much adversity to at the end of the day, when I actually, researched a whole lot of things in this world, found out certain things really wasn't. And I understood how much power I had as a man, as an individual. I mean, it was just a whole nother different way of life for me. So I don't stress the small things a lot of people stress.
Wow.
Don't
Oh my God.
Right.
So guys, if you're just checking in, I had Ashley K on and she went in, we talking about these frequencies and these vibrations. And I'm replaying conversations because I've been having this conversation about frequencies and vibrations all day. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Because once again, guys, I tell y'all this every day. For some reason, I don't care what the conversation is, what the situation is. When my guests come on, they are literally speaking the same language I've been speaking all day. This is what you call, this is real. This is intentional. You can have one thing about it. When you bring forth quality content and real people, you're not going to have the masses, but you're going to have the quality viewers. And that's what it's about around these pods.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I applaud you for being bold. And I say that because a lot of people don't understand the difference between the sheriff and the police. So
Right.
a lot of people box you in together. However, shout out to a criminal justice practitioner. That was my actual first.
Okay.
That was my first love. But I wasn't on, I was on the correction side of things.
Hey, it's all the same. It's all the same.
So I understand what the sheriff's job is. I understand what the sheriff's duties are. And people don't realize, to be honest, in some instances, you guys kind of get caught up in things that you probably wouldn't get caught up in, because you have to go out. Right. You have to go out voluntarily, for real, right. For real. Right. But a lot of people don't understand. Most police officers are involuntarily going out because they get called out. Y'all have to go out. Y'all serving people. Right. Some people might not be, and the thing is, I applaud you for being bold also, because people don't know about ECOs. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. See, I know what y'all go through, because right. Now I'm on the other side of that. I know what y'all go through when you got to go with them ECOs. And these people are strong, baby. They might be this big, but they got the strength of 26 men. So I applaud you for being bold and being able to hold your own as an artist. That's in right. Times like these.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I mean, that's my outlet. Right now I feel like once I get things in a direction a little bit more solid than what it is at this point, I'm done. Because she really, your last guest, Ashley, she really spoken to me. I'm telling you, I needed that again. A lot of times we get caught in what we think is really politically correct. Oh, I got to have a certain career to be validated, to whereas we lose sight of who we really are and what we really want. So I'm telling you, once I get a couple more things, once I get my project a little bit more solidified, I'm serious. I'm gonna hang it up. I'm done. You only live once. I see how short life is. Seeing death all the time, and having two brothers, leave that quick. People leaving every single day, and I'm not gonna leave not at least trying. Because at the end of the day, you still have a chain on you. To whereas when you go to that job and you come back home, you're limited. So you really can't really go full force in a career and try to conquer your dreams, because one's gonna get more attention than the other. So it's just like it's that sacrifice. And I believe, you know, every single day you'll never know until you really sacrifice. So I'm at that point, like I'm ready to sacrifice. I'm putting everybody in line, you know. Go For Communications is doing a whole lot for me, far as setting up interviews. Like, you know,
Shout out to Go
right,
For It.
yeah, absolutely. So at this point, I mean, I'm just trying to put the rest of the puzzle and the pieces together, and I'm gone. I'm out. I'm gonna hang it up. They can have it. There's so many other people right now. I'm gonna make room for somebody else that want to be out there.
Yes. Oh my God. Let me tell you something. You and Ashley, people don't realize my guests are so intentional. You know, people often will, you know, wonder, well, why do you have this person on here this day and then this type? Simply because the world is diverse.
Yes.
I cannot say that my mission is to provide a platform where all creatives have a place to come and speak freely and consciously if I'm not embracing all creatives.
Right. Right.
From all walks of life. So you, Ashley, and all of my other guests literally don't understand when you guys come on here, you put things into perspective for me and you further solidify the mission. So what you're getting ready to do is, and I know this because I see this, what you're getting ready to do is you are going to open up door avenue for other people, because see, there are some people out there who are scared to blend music.
Right.
Because they're scared they're not going to be received. They're scared they're going to get roasted. The hell with being roasted in 2021.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
I'm calling for a petition against cap in 2021.
That's right. No cap. No cap. No
I'm
cap.
calling for a petition against cap.
Yes, right. That's right. Absolutely.
These children are out here killing themselves and killing everybody else, all because people out here buying views and all of that stuff. I'm not knocking nobody to do that, but one day I had to step back and I had to say, wait a minute. How you got 1,000 followers and 6,000 views? Something ain't adding up.
Right. Right.
And you know what I said to myself? And this, you know, this is how you know I come from old people. I said, well, I'll be damned.
Right.
Like, at what point do we stand on authenticity, such as yourself, such as Ashley?
Right.
So I salute you for being authentic. I salute you for being intentional. And I damn sure salute you for being a Black man standing tall, proud, and strong in 2020.
Yes, ma'am. Appreciate it.
For real.
Appreciate it. All love.
So, Lucky Boi, what messages would you like to give to the world?
Don't stop. Don't stop. I mean, at the end of the day, why quit? You came this far. Why quit? The message is, I mean, I can't even preach. All I can tell you is, like, if this is something that you really love and something that you really want to do, go forward. I ain't worried about what nobody, you know, say, or, you know, I ain't worried about the criticism. If you don't like it, then, you know, go to another channel. You know, like, I mean, I'm not gonna stop being me at this point. So my goal and mission right now is for a bigger purpose, and I think everybody else should do the same. Know what your purpose is and go forward. No regrets.
That's it.
That's it.
Hands down. That's it. I'm done.
Okay.
I look. You just close it out. You just close it out, guys. Lucky Boi, let them know where they can find you on social media, your music, and everything.
You can go to YouTube, type in Lucky Boi, LuckyBoi. Instagram, me as in Manny, and Lucky Boi on Facebook, the same thing, LuckyBoi. And There's no bought followers, there's no bought views, the whole 9 yards. I mean, I'm on the rise. I'd rather have 100 true followers than 1,000 fake people that that ain't gonna have no engagement with me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Quality over quantity.
Quality over quantity all day. Absolutely.
And one of the things you always remember, their quantification ain't got nothing on your qualification, and that's how we're gonna step up.
That's right. Straight like that.
All right, guys, I'm gonna let Lucky Boi take it out with me tonight. Guys, if you did not pay attention tonight, you missed the treat. We started out with Miss Ashley K with her herbs, and we ended up with Lucky Boi with this Halcyon. Look up the definition if you don't know what it means.
Yes, ma'am.
But as always, it's consulting time with your girl Lily Mae, and remember, we are always here to bring you joy, jewels, and justice. And we brought you some justice this evening. Have a great evening, ladies and gentlemen.